this pain. At night I still see your face. You're burning through my memories. I'm dying inside, so I try the best that I can to race you.
Bulls Radio Lounge. How are you? Matt, I hope you're there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there he is. Oh, gosh.
Here we go.
I apologize. Sonic was off the wagon once again.
Oh, God.
Yeah. As I posted earlier, he was really he fell off the wagon the other day. I caught him drinking, on our, in his cage and his house, his casa, if you will. Welcome to the show, Social Reload Show. I am Bull with Matt. Sorry we're a little bit late. Sonic had a little bit too much to drink at the moment, so I had to get things straight, get things working. Matt, how are you, buddy?
Hey, it's Tuesday.
Yeah, it's not really a normal show.
I'm just living to fight another day.
So am I, buddy. So am I. By the way, we have a couple of different new images that are showing up live at the beginning of the show. I don't know if you can see them yet.
I missed that, but I'm actually working on one right now for us, too.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
Maybe it'll be done by first break, and we can put it on for a welcome back.
Yeah, hey, what's going on? So a couple of different things flaring up on there right now, as you can see. Just want to thank you guys for doing all this stuff, showing on YouTube of how to do things. Kind of different show tonight, I think, because I know Belly wants to really chime in.
Does he?
Yeah, I think he's kind of itching to really chime in and give his a 1-2 combination with it. But I've got a couple things for him, and I don't know if I want to spoil it just yet, but I think it's pretty cool, and I hope you think it's pretty cool too. It kind of goes along with these little tidbits that I found as well. Stand by. Let me really chime in. Whoa, hey, what's going on with that? Let me pause that guy. Let me see. Here we go. How do you like this one?
Round 1, fight.
Oh, yeah.
So
you getting these for Belly, are you?
Here, look, if you see on the screen, this is going to be what's going to happen. So when you guys get heated arguments, it's live right now on the screen.
Why you gotta say you guys?
Well, me too, but I mean, your outstanding opinions outweigh my own.
Round 1, fight.
Yeah, and then if we take a pause, we'll go into. Where did I put it? Son of a bitch! I had it all. Okay, here we go.
Round 2, fight.
So, I'm testing out a new intro slash outro openers. So I've got the Matt the Savior versus Belly from Gut Check Live, right there on the screen. Those might become available for sale if you guys want them for your podcast and stuff like that. So,
all right.
So a couple of things on the docket tonight. Let's see. I posted a couple of different things, and man, do I feel like I can't hear myself. There we go. I posted a couple different things on our Facebook page. My computer's going so fucking slow. God damn it. It's pissing me off too. So one of which, I had the story up there. Now I can't pull it up because I'm going to show you the story. I'll have to go to my side channel over here. So one of which was, there was, I don't know if you ever heard about these guys. They're probably popping up now because I'm sharing my screen with you, right?
Yeah. I see it.
Yeah, so these guys are hilarious, right? like
I've
freaking.
seen them, I think.
Oh
Yeah.
my god! Like I'm listening earlier, and I'm like going, "Oh wow, this is just a,
Yeah, got any show for y'all.
hold on, easy, hold on,
Okay,
hold on.
so
Hold on. Hold on, computer's going slow. Hold on. I wasn't expecting that to pop in there. Jesus, my computer's going really slow. Anyways, but these two guys are really funny guys. Like they I think they're comedians on the side. You know what I mean? And so I don't know if I wanted to really dive into this now, but this kind of caught my eye, and we may talk about it a little bit later. But basically, this story is about how in the Netherlands, right, they're exposing children to transgender nudity and mutilation.
Right.
Yeah. Take that around your head and kind of swallow
Take
it there.
that in your pipe and smoke it, he says.
I mean, this is just stuff that has popped up, you know, as something new again. I don't know. I mean, this is just one of those conversations that we can set any example you want to, and it'll still be the same thing. If that makes any sense.
I mean, we've said it so many times now, dude. It's just,
Yeah, it's just rambling from this point on. You know, it's beating it to the ground. It's, you know, like the other one I found was, I don't know if you've ever heard of this Jeffrey guy.
oh yeah, oh god,
Okay, yeah. So
he's the worst, man.
well, and I've just been recently been known about this guy because he's, you know, through the YouTubes and stuff like that.
Oh
and,
yeah, this boy is
and
wrong.
I got to tell you, just on the surface, and Matt, I wonder if you know where I'm going with this. On the surface, it does kind of creep me out and kind of gives me a vibe of like, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah,
I don't know if I should say it because I don't want to get in trouble, but it just shows that vibe of like, that kind of that puts a question mark on if you're watching this guy, you know, because I've seen some of the videos and it's like, and I'm thinking like 10 years ago, this would have been really creepy. Like
10
this
years ago, it's creepy. 10 days ago, it's creepy. 10 hours ago.
But yeah, but this guy would have never survived 10 years ago. You know what I'm
That's
saying? Like,
That's true.
yeah, he would have never survived. You know.
Yeah, you got me there. You're absolutely right.
Yeah. This is just recent that's going on. I did post another video up there about this because the new thing now, not to beat a dead horse, but the new thing now is that these individuals can now get cramps,
You're not good. What?
like period cramps.
Oh yeah, they've been saying that for a while now.
Yeah.
They're full of it.
Well, I mean, just the other day, some person came out and said they have period poops are the
Oh
other
yeah,
trend.
so they've been saying this shit, dude.
I'm just learning all this stuff because it's like, you know, either I haven't been watching the news lately or this has been such under the table YouTube type stuff that it doesn't really make it to mainstream media unless it's, you know, something like the shooting or something like that, you know.
Yeah, it really just depends on your news outlet.
Yeah, I mean, but you can go to YouTube and I could probably
YouTube
copy
is where,
and
yeah,
paste.
YouTube is where it's really YouTube, TikTok.
Yeah,
You're gonna see it all over there.
like they're now saying that teachers
Pro
are
or against, you're gonna see
right,
it.
and they're even saying that teachers are now being fired because they're trying to push their social agenda onto kids. Like, you could just go on the TikTok and just hear these teachers going, "Oh my gosh, you know,
I'm
my
gonna say this,
kids,
thank God.
my kids, my students are or misgendering me, and I'm like, I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, they're 5.
Well, the fact that you need this kind of approval from somebody that's a third of your age is
Right.
already like a red flag to me. Like, hello.
Right. And there was a comment, especially in one of these twins guys videos, about, and I'm sort of summarizing it because I don't want to misquote it, but they're saying like, I'm a trans person, right? And I've been trans for most of my life. I had the surgery, but I just want to live in peace. I don't want to live in this chaotic society world to, where these other people are like wanting their 15 seconds of fame, and that's a person saying that's claiming that there's transgender. They don't want to be in the news. They don't want to have this war, this civil war.
Right.
They just want to live the way they want to live. I just, the problem that I have again is just when you involve children with that. That's
because it's very adult, and it's very
Right.
much an adult part of life.
because even this Jeffrey guy has now changed his content rating from, safe for kids to now 18 and up, from what I understand.
Oh, good.
It's still I mean, think
The fact that somebody had to tell him,
yeah, I
is
mean,
still pretty fucking crazy.
I mean,
yes.
Bud Light is losing. I'm just quoting, but they're or not quoting, but just summarizing again. A little over $1 billion or so, because now this whole refusal of Bud Light, and now the going to be the backlash of Nike. I mean, it's like, what do you say? No matter what, no matter, it's like trying to fight for Bigfoot. It's like when we talked about Bigfoot almost a year and a half ago or so, and we all go, "Hey, Bull, you're insane. There's no Bigfoot."
Yeah, I was definitely calling you a nut job.
Yeah.
I
And
still
then
do.
now we're doing like this, and it's like, hey, here's all the facts that you guys learned in school, like I've said before, and yet we're still the nut jobs. How does that work? That's what I don't understand. How, like this story right here where TV exposes children to transgender nudity and mutilation, how does that work?
I think your problem is that you're expecting some kind of logic.
I'm expecting somebody to explain to me how this, if you're a parent.
Look, vacuoplasty.
Okay, hold on. If you're a parent, right, and you're active, you somehow, because a kid could not sit there and actively search this out. I guess they could, but
They can, yeah.
yeah, but I mean, they can't sit
But
there and
you
buy
gotta know
tickets
it
or nothing
exists,
like
eh?
that,
And who's telling them it exists? It's these, these people that need validation for
Right,
themselves.
and that's a good point. That is a very good point that you just said. People, why do you need validation of your sexual sex or gender or whatever you want to call it? Why do you have to have validation for it? If somebody,
Well, from a kid. Like,
Well-
yeah, maybe from your peers, like that makes a little bit more sense.
but why? Why do you need validation for it?
But
Just-
why do you? Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
you really
just live
don't,
your life.
regardless.
Right. If somebody misgenders you, why do you need validation to have that? Just live your life.
Yeah.
So anyways, but if you're a parent, right, then wouldn't you kind of, I don't know, wouldn't you sit there and say, hey, this might be a little too much to show people who are dressed and then all of a sudden show them that they're naked, to show them what a transgender person looks like. I mean, I
I still have yet to see one myself as far as like naked, and I'm okay with that. But it is odd that there are some kids out there that are more educated than I.
true, but I mean, still, I mean, it's, I don't know. I don't, am I thinking wrong?
Yeah, probably.
Am I really?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Why are
You
you,
want me to explain?
are you, why? Because you don't think it's wrong to see something like that as for a kid?
Nah.
No? Okay.
No, so here's what's gonna happen.
Okay.
There's a group of us that are like, that's ridiculous, that's crazy, that's wrong, that makes no sense. We're never gonna get on board,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah.
We're gonna be fine. The other side that really, really, really wants to be a part of this stuff,
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna die off because they're not reproducing. They can't reproduce. They're turning themselves into eunuchs. They're cutting out their uterus and adding ball sacks, which don't work. You know, they're adding a fake uterus out of floppy skin. That doesn't work.
Right. I mean,
As far as like medically, it's not gonna make a baby.
yeah.
So you become a eunuch. I guarantee through all these drugs and chemicals that they're pushing into you and saying, yeah, this is good, you know, chemical castration and stuff. That's got to be doing something to your lifespan. It
Oh,
can't
yeah.
I doubt it's prolonging it, but I guess it
No,
could be
the
wrong.
chemical castration like cuts it off, like says goodbye, hasta
I,
luego.
yeah, I get it.
You know, it just
All I'm saying is that there's going to be a group of confused people, and I feel really bad for them. And that's who I've been yelling to and at for a couple months now, I guess, over on the show and stuff. And but at this point, I have to say, fuck them.
Hmm.
I kind of do. And the reason why is because even their, let's quote unquote ally it, right? Even their allies,
right.
don't really have anything to say. They just keep force feeding even us. Like they're just like sending these ads that have nothing to do with anything, or trying to prove their point in the sense of like Belly's probably last. I don't know what they call it. So not valedictorian, but like the dumbest geneticist that they probably had that year or whatever, talking about how gender and sex aren't the same thing and all this stuff.
I didn't watch that
And
video.
calling himself a scientist and stuff. And I guess technically you're right, but I mean you were probably on the short bus. Let's get it right. And you probably barely attended. You look like he looks like a bit of a partier. And so here's the thing too. We'll put up something to rebut it or to say like this is why we're thinking this way. Matt Walsh talks a lot about it, so he's seen a few of us. He's seen us post Matt Walsh a couple times. And instead of listening to the thing, I guarantee he's not listening. I guarantee you he doesn't listen. And instead of doing that and coming back with anything or being like, you know, that makes sense or that doesn't make sense, all he says is uncredible because he doesn't like Matt Walsh, not because he's uncredible.
Yeah, because
Yes, he doesn't ever present any evidence to say that this is why he's uncredible. It's just because I don't like the way he talks, so he's uncredible. So I don't have to listen to that.
Well,
Okay. Well, I could say the same thing